Hi Capricorn, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of October 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind, of course, this is general, so just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And don't forget to check out the other placements within your individual chart for more messages. And as well, I do more than appreciate your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions to the channel if you haven't joined this Capricorn tribe already. I really do like your energy in this reading. I feel as if things are just working out for you in the month. But the message I channeled for you before recording this reading was what was it? This always happens to me. You may be a little bit forgetful at certain points of the month, so write things down and just try to keep oneself organized, as I do think you will, but yes, anyways, you may have to keep other people organized as well. A very leadership vibe about you. But counting your blessings was the message. Counting your blessings. You're also a bit proper at certain points. I feel like the counting your blessings message is very, very much obviously for your money coming in and all the savings you've acquired up until this point, the success with paying things off. And paying things on time, your career success, very grateful for the opportunities up until this point, and even more so moving forward, knowing there's more ahead for you. But I do feel like it stems out to more than just those two categories, okay? I feel like you're grateful for your loved ones, for the love in the air at this time, for, I want to say, even the weather in one way, shape, or form, okay, for Mother Nature. You're just happy is what I'm hearing for Capricorn. For people coming into your life as well, okay, I'm going to take this one. Okay, fluctuating income. So don't be surprised if the income coming in throughout the month isn't perfectly steady, okay? Some of you, it does feel like there is a paycheck coming in, on point each week or every other week. But I do feel like, or once a month, leaving things fluctuating. But I do feel like for some, it also entails other amounts of money coming in. So therefore, it doesn't feel expected 100%. It feels a little bit random. Some of you feeling as if between you and your spouses or your loved ones' income, things are a bit up and down, okay? But I do feel like you are going to have enough, okay, regardless, even if you have to tap into some savings. I do feel like you're a little indecisive at times, potentially having Libra in your chart, but money and career being on your mind. There's new strategy coming into play as far as budgeting goes for some of you, being definitely as a Capricorn, you're an organizer, you're a planner, you like things to be done on time. But I feel like someone else's, whether it's in the work environment, at home, their strategies, their way of doing things is not as on point as yours in your mind. And so that may frustrate you, or it may push you to kind of whip things into shape a little bit, okay? There's that kind of vibe about you where it's like, if you want it done right, do it yourself. And you're not trying to be, rude about it is how it's coming through, but you're just trying to make sure it gets done right, okay? Or make sure things are organized and actually get paid off, or just things get purchased, stuff of that nature. Now, seasonal work coming into play, even if it's not actual seasonal work, it could have been a job that needed to come to an end or does need to. There's expected success lying ahead for you, you'll be reminded of. But I do feel like job changes, or one big job change being thought about, okay? But you have choices to make throughout this month. I do feel like you can lean on spirit to an extent when it comes to certain decisions, choices. I do feel like things at times, certain moments do feel a little bit all over the place. But I feel like there are small increases once again, okay? Sometimes that increase could be a little bit bigger. I do feel like at times that's more so with your business or with your job success. People are going to need what you have to offer, okay? I do feel like your opinions are coming into play, but you're very ambitious, okay? You're rising above money issues if there are any at all, okay? And you're being pushed to think back to when you had certain money rough spots and you easily acquired what you needed to or just overcame it. I do feel like there's one, if not multiple people in your life who will be very opinionated as well in regards to your situation, but you welcome it, at least to a certain extent. So I think it's a good idea for you to keep an open ear and just figure out if you want to move forward with that advice being put to use. Anyways, we also have candle. And I really do feel like you're lighting the way for yourself and others in certain ways. And it's very inspiring. You're very ambitious, okay? Allow for a Capricorn to lead you and things will feel more in order, okay? That's obviously the vibe about your reading. But I really do feel like you are either meant for an authoritative position, right? A boss figure in one way, shape, or form, or you're meant to be an entrepreneur. I just feel like you're not meant to be fully or at all led by others, okay? There's just this conquering way about you. Hopping up out of bed in the morning, even if it takes a hot second throughout the month, and just hopping on your chariot and doing what you have to do, even if it comes off a little bit feisty at certain points. And I really do feel like you're taking action when things don't feel right, or they feel, again, a need for cleaning up or a need to just get the job done. But you are going to be reminded that you are manifesting money as long as you truly believe that it's coming in, okay? Some of you thinking about starting over, and thoughts about your savings coming into play as well. Sorry, I pushed this down a little bit too much. But I really do feel like you are successful in your own individual way throughout the month. Let's continue and pull some tarot. Okay, they just said spread your wings and fly, my Capricorn. Spread your wings and fly. Falling onto the ground. Oh my God, all your cards are just flying all over the place. But we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like you are being pushed to present your work, think creatively about where you want to see your career move in as far as direction goes and progression goes. There's a feeling that you have opportunities throughout the month to show off, and you will. Or then there's going to be other moments where you're just like, I don't feel like that's worth it, or I just don't feel comfortable in the moment, or I just have better things to worry about. Does that make sense? But I do feel like you are thinking about your money, or even presenting what somebody gifted you or what you bought for oneself or for somebody else, and doing so in quite a proud manner, okay? But there are levels of conflict taking place, or just a bit of abrupt energy in a work environment, in a housing situation, you name it. Escaping to nature will be beneficial, as I do feel like, once again, the weather is something you're grateful for, at least part of the month, if not the whole month. And I really do feel like you are seeing oneself, okay, certain spooky occurrences. I mean, it is the month of Halloween, but I do feel like you are seeing things very spiritually connected, okay? Don't be surprised if you're feeling very angelic, as this was put with the wings and the candle, because candles are a very spiritual thing, at least I've been drawn to believe that. Yeah, it just feels like you're going to be floating through certain obligations, situations, in moments of slight concern. You just will feel that washed away from your system, right? Or just an angel will come to visit you, a spirit will come to visit you, and just it will feel more at ease, or just different. And not all of you will love the fact that that's happening, but I do feel like you're just being pushed to embrace it, okay? It'll help you make the best out of what's at hand, and it'll help you just move forward with a level of ease and confidence, okay? I just feel like you're meant to succeed in this lifetime, and that's a big reminder through certain levels of accomplishing, through certain achievements, right? Through your energy and the way you're taking charge, okay? And even spirit will remind you of that through certain synchronicities, like angel numbers, stuff of that nature, even feathers. Okay, some of you may see a peacock, doesn't have to be in person. It could be on social media or something of the sort. But I feel like you're just very heavily spiritually connected, okay, even if you don't think you are. And there's just gonna be simple moments in the month where you are just pushed to be one with them, okay? Stop and smell the roses, right? Allow for oneself to, again, be one with what you're feeling grateful for at this time, and let the annoyances or just the abruptness at certain points be something, kind of a back note, right? Just nothing to concern oneself with about. Because I feel like there's a financial investment like a new house, or a new car, or just a new job that you need. Could be more than one. that is on the horizon for you, but isn't meant to come into play this month, okay? So we'll make things a little bit easier for you and just a bit more successful for you in other ways while you make the best, okay? Let me take a moment and catch my breath. Let's pull some more tarot. Yeah, I do feel like you're a bit depleted at certain points, thinking about an ending from the past and or an ending for that you wish to come to be or know is expect to come to be moving forward. What else do we have for Capricorn? Another one flying onto the ground, the Six of Swords. Bear with me because I'm going to grab it. I do feel like in moments, again, you're going to be pushed to, as I shake the camera, remember that things do need to be shaken up a bit moving forward. Potentially your day-to-day routine needs to be shaken up. Things may not get accomplished exactly how you predict them to or want them to get done as you begin your day or your week. So it needs to be flexible in that sense, right? But your expectations also need to be a bit flexible, okay? Allow for things to flow as they're meant to. I also did get another message that I didn't take in the beginning before the reading, and it was the flow of your money will be your best friend, okay? Allowing for things to flow in and out and trusting in the universe in that sense, okay? In your spirit guides. But I do feel like you're, again, needing to step away from what doesn't feel completely healthy or right for you, whether it's home or work, certain connections, okay? To just get a release or a level of comfort, peace back in your situation to feel more grounded. But again, you're thinking about moving forward, the migration towards something better for oneself. The Page of Wands coming out. I really do feel like you're sensing that your passions are paying off, okay? People are seeing you as someone who doesn't settle. And I really do feel as if you're seeing oneself constantly being reminded that your financial success, your career success is lying on the horizon for you. But you're not the only earth sign that's going to feel like it's a bit of a treasure hunt at certain points. And there are certain pointing out kind of moments from spirit that there's one, if not two, rats in your midst, whether it's at work, at home, you name it. And I feel like you will be wise to steer clear of them if you can, or just sort of minimize your expectations when it comes to them. But I do feel like there's a level of you putting in the work, okay, whether it's at home, in the work environment, and you're expecting the worst, okay? And there's going to be a highlight on your expressions, on your emotions, but I do feel like you'll get the work done either way. And that is that. But yeah, it's a month where you're being reminded that you're meant for a true level of success and financial stability, plus some, okay? Plus some. Let's finish this up and pull from the small Making Magic deck. Bear with me as I grab it. I always hold that so awkwardly. For Capricorn. We have impressive work, absolutely. Put that in the middle. Beyond passionate. Confident success. Money on the mind, absolutely. Okay, we have two more, perfect. And as well, we have gaining abundance and spotlight success. Absolutely beautiful. Embrace all of the abundance and success flowing in for you throughout the month. As again, money is on your mind and you're beyond passionate and leading the way for oneself and others. All right. So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your month and I'll see you next time.